Entrevista a Nufo, la banda austríaca que llega este 15 y 16 de agosto a la Argentina para festejar sus 30 años en una charla exclusiva con Face Life.
Hello to all our friends in South America, future ones, new ones, and the ones from 2018 when we had our first tour. I'm Alex, singer and bass player from Nufo. We've got some questions for the interview. So, what was your best concert or festival in the 30 years you have participated in? It's very hard to pick just one concert because we had more than 250, 300 at least. So, the one I liked most was the 20 years party in our hometown in Graz, and we're presenting our first long player album, and we had just all our friends in the venue, and it was such a great concert. Yeah, this was definitely, to me, 2015, the best concert from Nufo, with all our friends, with just great fun, and everyone singing with us, cheering with us, stage diving, yeah, just as we loved it. Which band was the most meaningful to play with, big or small? We played with some big names, like No Fun At All. We played with Strung Out. We played, many from Germany. But Vecha is a band from Bavaria in Germany, and they invited us to their 30 years party this year. And yeah, this was just such an honor to be part of their fest and celebrating there in a huge venue. And this was just a great time. And there's so many bands to mention, but can't say them all now. And always a pleasure is just to play together with bands from South America, like 69 Enfermos, like Plastic Fire, like all the bands from the last tour in Brazil. And we're looking forward to meet all the new bands in Argentina, Uruguay and Brazil.
Well, to say it in one word, it was a blast. Actually, it was the first time for us as a band to travel outside of Europe. And so we were really looking forward to this trip, and it was just overwhelming. All those great places, venues, and all those nice people. Everybody was so kind and grateful, and we had the honor to share the stage with so many great bands, and we made new friends with so many nice people at every show, every day. And also the audience was incredible. After all those years, we still get goosebumps when we remember the great support of all those lovely people at every show. So when we left Brazil back in 2018, we knew that we have to come back. We knew that we have to come back to play shows, to come back to meet our friends again, and of course to come back and have a caipirinha.
Nufo is a classical California skate punk band. So we love all the 90s sound. We like it melodic, we like it fast, we like choruses, we like harmonies. Bands that influenced us a lot were Bad Religion for sure, NoFX, Pennywise, Lagwagon, Millencolin, No Fun At All. So yeah, all those bands we grew up with, we still play the same sound. I mean, we have some influences sometimes from hard rock too. It depends. To us, making music is all about fun, friendship and energy. So we want to have a great time on stage. We want to just enjoy making our music. So we always try to keep it melodic, We want epic reference that are like hooks, so people go home and sing this under the shower. Yeah, that's why we make music.
Well, I don't want to say that there were bad shows or even there is a worst show in our band history. Every show is some kind of unique and every show has its own story. From the first day of the band, our main goal was to have fun on stage and to transfer this spirit to the audience. So no matter if there are 10 or 200 people in front of the stage, or if the stage sound is bad or whatever, you have to go on and try to make the best of it. Well, of course, mainly in the early days of the band, there were some rather, let's say, unusual shows concerning equipment, PA, the sound itself, the venue, or even the audience. But as I mentioned before, we always we wanted and we always want to have fun on stage, and yeah, that was the main point for us. We just wanted to play punk rock. We just wanted to be on stage.
After 2 years of being very productive with writing new songs, so we released one album 2021, and the next one, actually the latest one, Stick Together, 2023. Since then, we just kept on playing live shows. We think we've got a lot of ideas for new songs. We will work on them in the next 2 years, and then we're planning the next Nufo album, definitely. Stick Together is, yeah, very cool album. I love them all. Each one has just, its specific songs, and you will find some hymns on each of them that I think many people can enjoy. And Stick Together, the meaning of the album is just that we wanted to say that the whole society, all people on our planet, have to stick together, because we're all one, and we have to look after each other. We have to look after our planet, and no one can just do his own business. So let's stick together and just make the best of it.
Back in 1995, when we started as a party of 5, Thomas was our first drummer, John was on the bass, Alex was the lead singer, and Matthias and myself, we played the guitars. And a major change happened when John left the band. After that, we played with different bass players for a rather short period, and after some considerations, Alex took over the bass, and we split the main vocals between Alex, Matthias and myself. So this was definitely the biggest change in our band history. And concerning the drums, as I already said, Thomas was our first drummer. After him, Daniel joined the band at the drums, and after that we played with Martin, with Georg, who is a brother of Alex and Matthias, by the way, and Gerwin. And last year in 2024, Bernhard replaced Gerwin at the drums, and so he is the latest member of our band. So as you can see, Alex, Matthias and myself, we are Nufo members from the first day on, and still continue to write the history of the band.
There are always things that you could have done better, but finally we're here where we are, And I'm happy with this, and I think my colleagues see this on the same way. We could have not broke up at the beginning of 2000 and had a break for 8 years. Don't know what we were thinking at this time. It was a big mistake, because if we kept on touring, Nufo would have been a bigger name in Europe. Anyway, we still love what we do. We love touring, and to us, making music is not about fame, is not about earning money. It's about meeting friends. It's about having a good time and party. So we're happy with that as it is, because we all have jobs, we have families. We can't tour all the time, but we can support the scene. We can invite friends to play a concert in our hometown. When we get vacation from our families, then we can tour. And this is you can also have the small way of a rock star dream, how you can live it. And I think every band should just try to get out and do their thing. So don't want to be sad about playing not in enough shows, or not have too many Spotify listeners, whatever it is as it is. And I love what we do, and I'm very grateful to have this opportunity.
When we play shows somewhere in Austria or Europe, we are always excited about all those new, young, let's say younger, mostly younger than we are. So all those new, young and talented bands around here. So this is really exciting. So there is definitely a vital and motivated scene here in Austria and also in Europe. Of course, it's not always easy for this genre, for punk rock. But punk's not dead and never will be. And as well, social media and all those digital tools help to promote bands and music, and help the bands to get in touch with other bands and promoters and venues. So this makes things, I guess, kind of easier than it was 1 or 2 decades before. So the scene and all the punk people in Austria and also in Europe generally, they stick together and support each other as good as they can. True, it could always be better, but with some commitment, there is always an opportunity to play shows or to tour in Europe and to get in touch, to get connections to great bands and great venues. And also become an active part of the scene.